Hi there, and welcome to my Itty Bitty Chapel. My name is Patty Chaffee, and I'm the community minister at Niantic Community Church. I'm an expressive arts facilitator and a spiritual director. The Itty Bitty Chapel is a few moments offered midweek to relax, refresh, and reflect on a spiritual word or phrase. Usually it's filmed in or near a sacred space within my home called the Itty Bitty Chapel. And our candles are lit to remind us of the presence of Spirit within and around us. So let's begin. In Isaiah 41:10, we read, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be afraid, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you." Amen. Our phrase for reflection this week is, "Be not afraid." So why are we so fearful, I wonder? Why so anxious? Why do we forget to trust in a God who promises to take care of us, who loves us no matter what, who loves us without condition, a God who promises to make us strong? Lately we have plenty to be fearful of. We can begin with COVID-19 and the toll it's taken on us, sending our children and teachers back to school and those potential ramifications, raging wildfires, hurricanes, unemployment, racial injustice, violence, homelessness, poverty, cancer, uncertainty, loss of life, and God help me, politics. And this is just the huge stuff that's in our face every day. The magnitude of problems are staggering. It's as if our world, as we know it, is in a state of unrest. I think if we're fearful in any way, we have every reason to be. Not that we need one, but we've got plenty. Fear and anxiety, it is what it is. We feel what we feel, right? So this is truth. There is plenty to be fearful of. Having said that, consider this. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us, writes Marianne Williamson in her book Return to Love. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small doesn't serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine, as children do. As we're liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. And God is right there with us. But that spirit within us is our light, so much more powerful than darkness. When we are anxious and afraid, we can remember that our divine spark was placed there by God. We are never separated. We can tap into our own strength and trust that God is always and forever there for us, supporting us, loving us, caring for us, and healing us, and helping us to shine bright when we need it most, and be strong when we need it most, be courageous in ways we never thought possible. Yeah, these are trying times, but we are a resilient, strong, courageous, faithful people. I felt called to take Douglas Abrams' book, The Book of Joy, off my shelf. A conversation between Nobel Peace Prize laureates and friends Archbishop Desmond Tutu, and His Holiness the Dalai Lama. About despair and the turmoil of the world, the Archbishop said, "Despair can come from deep grief, but it can also be a defense against the risks of bitter disappointment and shattering heartbreak. Resignation and cynicism are easier, more self-soothing postures that do not require the raw vulnerability and tragic risk of hope. To choose hope is to step firmly forward into the howling wind, bearing one's chest to the elements, knowing that, in time, the storm will pass." Abrams clarified further, "Hope is the antidote to despair." Hope is the antidote to despair. Yet hope requires faith. Even if that faith is in nothing more than human nature or the very persistence of life to find a way. Hope is also nurtured by relationship, by community. Whether that community is a literal one or one fashioned from the long memory of human striving, whose membership includes Gandhi, King, Mandela, and countless others. Despair turns us inward. Hope sends us into the arms of others. Despair turns us inward. Hope sends us into the arms of others. I leave you now with a few minutes meditation on hope through a somewhat famous resident of Mystic Aquarium, a courageous green sea turtle named Charlotte, who was rescued in Georgia in 2008 after being injured by a boat propeller and now makes Mystic Aquarium her home, accompanied by the very talented Richard Schenk on piano with Be Not Afraid. Thank you for sharing this video with your friends or family. I keep you in my prayers. And until next time, may God bless you in every way you need. Namaste.